As the baby formula shortage continues in this country, parents are growing more and more desperate to search and find the formula they need. A ray of hope as millions of bottles worth of formula are now here in California. The pallets of Bubs infant formula arrived at LAX from Australia yesterday. KCRA 3's Brittany Hope joins us here in studio.
Dan, you've been in contact with the governor's office. We know that. You talked about the formula that's coming here, so we know it should start hitting shelves this week. But in addition to that, what else is going on?
Yeah, so we really didn't get any other dates from or any other information from the governor's office. Not really anything too new that we didn't already know. A spokesperson just emailed me before the newscast. Yeah, not too much information. We're still waiting to learn how much of that is staying in our state, how many more shipments we'll be getting, and how soon. But in the meantime, the California Department of Public Health created a list with tips to help you find out and find where that formula is right now. So take a look. First, they recommend calling stores directly to ask if that formula you need is available and when the stores get their shipments. That way you can plan your shopping trip around that time. Now, if you don't have time to call ahead, you can try shopping at different times in the day. Shelves can be empty in the morning, but then fuller by the afternoon if a shipment does come in. You can also ask your healthcare provider if they can help. Some have formula samples that they do give families. You can also call manufacturer hotlines to see if they have any programs to help. And if you are part of the state's WIC program, use your benefits early. They do not want you to wait until the end of your benefit cycle. So let's talk a little bit more about the WIC program, which works to help feed mothers and their children who are below a certain income level. If you can't find your baby's regular formula, you can now temporarily mix and match over 100 formulas found on their list online. Now you can see some of those on your screen right now. We're going to scroll to them. And remember, larger containers will use more of your benefits because they have more formula than those smaller containers. So make sure you are shopping at WIC-approved stores by calling ahead. State public health officials say you can start introducing solid foods to your baby at around 4 to 6 months. That transition to those foods and away from formula could possibly help.
So, Brittany, there are plenty of people that are selling formula online, even promoting homemade recipes of baby formula. Yeah. What do the experts say about this?
And we saw the reaction on both of your faces. That is something you really do not want to do. The reason that baby formula is so hard to come by is because it's FDA approved. So those formulas, you really want to make sure that you're using the ones that are approved. You can't make something at home. Don't trust something online. You want to get it from the store or your doctor. If you're changing dosage, you're watering it down, something that's not FDA approved, it could actually make your baby really, really sick, even hospitalize them. So you want to stick to the approved stuff and just be careful. I know it's hard to find, but the experts say it's better to wait than to get creative at home.
Yeah. I know it's been a while since we've had babies at home, but I can't imagine moms and dads trying to make a decision on how to try to find something for their kids.
No, because especially for the ones that need the specialized formula, that's their only thing that they can give them, and it would be the worst feeling like they were starving.
Right, and what we saw on the shelves was really normal formula. The specialized stuff, you can't find it.
That's hard.
It's tough. All right, thanks for bringing us up to date on that, Brittany.